Hello, thank you for taking the time to listen to today's webinar. The promise of the future. It's incredible what our life at times presents in front of us. But let me tell you what I believe messes up the mind the most. It's interesting. And that is doing less than you can. You see, the way I see it is that it causes all kinds of psychic damage. Being less than you can be. Trying less than you can try. Somehow manages to damage your mind and your self-image in an unequivocal way. It's incredible. Here's what I've discovered over the years, being a father, a grandfather, a consultant, a friend, and an advisor sometimes to myself. The minute you turn this cycle around and you start motivating yourself, you'll see immediate rewards and changes in your life. Maybe not monetary ones, maybe not yet at the very beginning, but it's how you feel about yourself that's of the greatest value. You can discover all you could do. You can see how much you can earn, how much you can share, how much you can start, how much you can finish, how much you can reach, how far you can extend your influence. See, some people out there would have you believe that positive affirmation is more important than activity. Isn't that interesting? Instead of doing something constructive to change their lives, they'd have you believe by repeating slogans and affirmations that have been canned and set in certain motion every single day, things will change. Every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better. And that you have to repeat on a single day. Those are called affirmations. Well, improving our lives doesn't just happen with wishful thinking. Getting better and better only happens with the discipline of doing better and better. It's the doing that makes a difference, not the thinking. Discipline is the requirement for progress. And affirmation without discipline, it's, in all reality, something called delusion. It's a delusion. See, affirmation can be effective as long as you remember two very important rules. Number one, you should never allow the affirmation to replace the action. Feeling better is not a substitute for doing better. Number two, whatever you choose to affirm must be the truth. And if the truth happens to be, for instance, that you're broke, the best affirmation is to say, I'm broke. Face it. Accept it. Be responsible for it and change it. I'm a mean person. Alright. Face it. Accept it. Be responsible for it and change it. I'm a very difficult person to deal with. Alright? Whatever that is, face it, accept it, be responsible for it, and change it. By admitting that you're broke, or that you are difficult, or that you're mean, by saying it out loud, you'll probably be disgusted enough to start thinking about how to change the situation. And anyone saying, I'm broke, with any conviction, will most likely be motivated to take action. That's what it takes to make a change. Confronting harsh realities has an incredible effect. Confronting the truth and then disciplining yourself instead of failing to take responsibility inevitably will lead to positive change. The reality is that there is always a time to start. Reality is always the best beginning. You see, within reality lies the possibility to create your own personal miracle. And the power of faith starts with reality. If you can bring yourself to state the truth about a situation, then as the saying goes, the truth will set you free from now and ever. That's the truth. That's the fact. That's who you are. That's it. Again, face it, accept it, be responsible for it, and change it. And follow through with that. Here's another old saying that's been going around that people have heard for years. Faith isn't faith unless it's all you're holding on to. See, if your life and your circumstances have resulted in a situation that's ugly, that's not nice, that's difficult. If you've lost it all, admit that you've lost it all. Be responsible for it. And if faith is all you've got left, then use it. Create your own personal miracle. Make the changes that you want to see within yourself. And once you understand and accept the truth, the promise of the future is freed from there on from all the shackles of deceptions that may occur. And once you accept the truth, the promise of the future will pull you forward. It'll take you to where you want to be. It'll take you to a place where you never thought existed. That's what the promise is all about. That's what disciplining is all about. So, here's the most important key factors. Find out who you are. And be honest with yourself. Truly, unequivocally, undoubtedly honest. That may be harsh, and that may be painful. So I'm warning you in advance. That may be something that you might not at the very beginning accept. And then, face it. Accept it. Be responsible for it. And change it. And once you change it, set the discipline to keep on doing it over and over again until you're a different person. Because for things to change, you have to change. And by doing so, you will be a different person. And you will affect everyone around you. You will affect the people that are close to you. You'll affect your family. You'll affect your colleagues, your friends, affect your society. Everything around you will change for the better. The affirmations are good, but the action is what matters. Everything is in the action. The thought is where you start. The speech is where you begin your change. The action is where you actually make that difference. I hope that you follow this advice. It has been, for me at least, and many people that I have met, a tremendous blessing to hear such words. These are not mine. These have been written in scriptures and so many different volumes of books. But they're truthful and they're honest and they're by far the best advice that I can give you. Have a wonderful day and God bless you in everything that you do. You should be successful and you should do it in such a way that you're proud of all your actions. Every single day, day in and day out. Not as an affirmation, but as an action. Thank you very much.